Welcome to the unveiling of the 2019 Doniphan High School Yearbook, other commonly known as the Don. My name is Mr. Donnell. I'm your Yearbook Advisor for Doniphan High School. The first thing I like to do every year is start off by saying thank you to members of the staff and people that have helped me out through the years. So the first thing I want to say is thank you to Miss Talina, Miss Pam, and Miss Lisa. There are building administrative assistants. They help me out a lot, answering questions. Finding people, letting me know where people are, who they are, that kind of thing. I really want to give a hand to them. Also, Mrs. Kirby, Miss Rita's, they do the same thing, providing me with information, providing me with pictures, events that they take pictures at, things. I want to say thank you to them as well. Mr. Jones, Mr. Brashler, my administrators for always, supporting my decisions, or if they don't support them, at least they have good reasoning of why they don't support them, but generally they're very supportive. Also want to say a couple of thanks to people out in the community that helped us a lot. Pam Davis Photography, Lisa Aiden Photography, Steve Inman, who takes a lot of sports pictures, and the last couple, but not least, are Mr. Morin for always helping me advertise. One more, Mrs. Fish, who is the other set of adult eyes. She is my other editor besides me and my yearbook staff. She is taking it on herself. She's done it every year. She's done a great job. And I also want to thank all the parents. There are a lot of parents out there who bought ads for their seniors. We killed it with yearbook senior ad sales this year. So I just want to take a minute and say thank you to everybody who bought senior ads this year. So yeah, give them a round of applause, please. All right, the next people I want to thank are my yearbook staff. You're probably wondering what these people are doing sitting out here. This has been your Doniphan High School yearbook staff for this school year. We have Madeline Borkus, Tila Collins, Jada Harris, Zoe Harris, Audrey Pendergrass, and Hannah Ponder. So give them a round of applause. Everything you see in the book, they designed it, they created it. I make sure the names and stuff are spelled right, but as far as creating the book, this is the team that did it. So they've done a lot of hard work this year. They've taken it upon themselves and been, taking that responsibility. So we want to thank them for sure. So now, without further ado, we want to show you the cover of the 2019 Don. It is Leave Your Mark this year is what we've chosen. So turn them around and let everybody see them. Ladies. And I want to say, I hope you have left your mark on this school year. I hope you guys have participated in clubs and sports and organizations, got involved in other ways, and just showing up in class. So hopefully you've left your mark on the 2019 school year. So now, finally, we dedicate the yearbook to someone every year. This is just something we've done, and this year is no exception. We want to introduce someone who has left their mark on this school. She's retiring this year, so please give a round of applause for Mrs. Stevens. Okay, I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Brashler, and he's going to say a few words about Mrs. Stevens. Thank you.
So Mr. Donnell asked me to say a few words about Mrs. Stevenson. I started thinking, how can you summarize all that this lady has done for students here at DHS? in the past 20 plus years. Mrs. Stevenson started off her career in education in Arkansas, and she started as a 5th grade special education instructor down there. She's wrapping up her career as a state program instructor at CRCC. Now that she's been in that position for about 10 years, she has been in education a total of 30 years, and I've had the privilege of working with Mrs. Stevenson for the past 5 years. During that time, I've observed her help countless students achieve their goal of graduation. Some of you are in this room right now. She's spent lots of hours helping you. She is a very dedicated instructor. Not only has she taught during the regular school day, but she also teaches night class so that all of you have the chance to be able to make up remediation and get your lessons finished in time to be able to graduate. Mrs. Stevenson truly has a heart for her students. That's one thing that I can say without a doubt. She works with and encourages many to keep on going even when you have given up on yourself. She keeps going with you. Mrs. Stevenson also is a great co-worker. She's been the chairman, you guys may not know this, but she's been the chairman of our CRCC social committee for the staff. Whenever a staff member has an issue that comes up, Mrs. Stevenson organizes flowers and cards and that kind of thing. She truly cares about people. That's the one thing that we can all take away from her example. But another person that's here to tell you a little bit about her example is Brother Larry Earl.
If you all really knew how embarrassed she is right now, you would not believe it, because I guarantee it. She is a gentle giant. She really is. And she is so humble. And I just know, as far as there's no way they can honor it, as far as really say it. And you know, I think about that yearbook, and yes, the whole theme is leaving your mark. Well, you know, all these years later, I think about where we were and our yearbook and stuff like that. And you guys, when one of you are sitting right here where she's sitting one day, you'll understand what this day really means to her. And yes, to Mike, her husband, and stuff like that. And he stepped in, was our principal several years ago, and so some of you remember that. But they're leaving their mark upon you, and I just think about how rich it really is, because yes, their kids and her grandkids are here, and she was shocked. You see that a moment ago. And so, but that's what family's all about. And she's been a part of this family for all these years, and she has poured her life into you. And so again, don't let this moment just pass by, because again, you're going to leave your mark on somebody too. And so again, we've been given great opportunities to have relationships. I tell our people in the church, I know I'm the pastor, but I say this all the time. You're making friendships and relationships that will last for eternity. We love you, dear, and proud of you. God bless.
All right, guys, so now a little bit about